Good morning. Welcome to workout 9. Oh my gosh, we're halfway after today. We're halfway through 6 weeks of Will. Unbelievable. Let's see how many people we have joining live today. I'm just fixing my clock here for the warm-up. Hope you're feeling good. Hey Tasha, yes, I have my new, oh you guys, I'm so excited to deliver all these shirts. I had to wear it today to show it off. My start with the twists, my Think What You Want clothing line officially is in reality. I'm so excited. I had been wanting to get t-shirts done for a long time. And I wanted a saying that was cheeky but positive that people would want to wear because it was like empowering. It would make them feel strong. Lift your knees or marching on the spot. And, you know, I was trying to think, I was waiting for something to come to me. And one night my son and I were running and I was thinking about thoughts, right? I always talk about thoughts and how what you think about manifests, right? I'm really into studying this stuff right now. Like what you think about manifests in reality. It's called the law of attraction. If you haven't seen the movie, it's really interesting. So I talked, but I was thinking, think what you want, and then all of a sudden it hit me, think what you want. Like it has so many meanings, right? It's like think what you want as in think the thoughts that you want your reality to be, right? If what you think about is your reality, then what are you thinking about? Right? Like, and you want to think about the things you want, and what most of us don't realize, and I literally did not realize this until this past year, we tend to think all of our thought energy goes to all the things we don't want because our thoughts are tied up in our worries, our fears, our beliefs, our lack. You know, if you're worried about debt, if you're worried, you know, we tend to, our thought energy, if we don't control it, tends to go to all the things that we don't want, right? If you're feeling overweight, if you're feeling unhealthy, you think all the time about how unhealthy and overweight you are, right? And so think what you want came to my mind, and then it was kind of like sassy, right? Like, well, think what you want. You think what you want, I'll think what I want. But it also has that kind of like, well, think whatever you want. This is like, I wanted it to be about liberating your mind from what other people think. Right? So you think what you want and don't worry about what other people think. And then the third meaning to it is we need to be better at giving other people permission, their freedom to think what's right for them. Right? We you know, the first piece is probably super hard, but it's with some practice and mindfulness, we can get better at thinking about the things that we want, not what we don't, because you'll start to catch yourself. The second piece is super liberating to think for yourself and not worry about what other people think. But the third piece, giving people permission to think their thoughts that may not be in alignment with yours, and to be okay with that, and to bless them. That, to me, that's ultimate mental freedom. Okay, those of you who want to stay at low impact, stick to what we were doing, and I'm going to start increasing the intensity. So think what you want was the perfect catchphrase, and I have big plans for it because part of my mission for my life, for my brand, for what I do is to empower you to feel all those three things in whatever capacity of your life that you're struggling with those things, with your thought energy, with your results. It's easy to identify where you're struggling because it's the area that you're not happy with, you're not satisfied with. It's the area that you feel bad about, is where that work on the mindset needs to happen. So sometimes we feel really great about one area of our life. Maybe you feel fantastic financially, but not so much when it comes to your health. Maybe you feel super fit and great with your health, but your financial, maybe it's your career, maybe you hate your job, right? So that's my big mission, and so this is my son and I are building it together, and I'm so excited. So I wanted to share it with you. Okay, so remember to go at your own pace. Remember, you do you. I mean, exactly what I just talked about. What you're doing is different than what I'm doing, and we're both right. We both get to be right. Don't tell your husbands, because when it comes to that, I'm only right. It's just me that's right. Totally kidding. Guys, this is workout number 9 of 18. We are halfway through after today. How freaking amazing is that? Like, I can't even tell you how proud I am of all of you who are doing this with me. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit pleased with myself too. I was really struggling. I was doing one workout a week, and that was the one that I was doing live in another group that I lead. It's more to do with like wellness and nutrition. If you're interested, just put PW in the comments. That's the name of it, is Pursuing Wellness. And that was the only workout I was getting in, and I thought to myself, well, okay, we're going to high impact now. For those of you who want it, up it. I thought to myself, well, if this is the only workout you're going to do, then you need to do more live workouts. It's the only way you're going to do it. So here we are, and we're halfway through, and I can't believe it. It's awesome. When I run, I have these mental games I play with myself, and one of them is when you're halfway there, you're on your way home. So in my mind, I don't think of it like I have the same distance to go back as I just completed, because that can be defeating. I think of it as every step I'm taking is closer to home. And so what I'm sharing with you guys is I don't want to say that we're not going to keep doing this after 6 weeks, because the goal isn't to get to 6 weeks and quit. The finish line isn't at 6 weeks. The start line is at 6 weeks. But this little mini goal is something that you get to say you completed in 3 more weeks, right? So you are on your way home from the midway point where you get to say, I just completed that. Now what's next? Because remember, we don't use finish line mentality, because that sends you right back to where you started from. At the end of 6 weeks of Will, you're at the start line. What's next? Right? But anyways, we don't need to talk about that today. Today we need to celebrate that we're almost halfway. And I'm so stoked for us. And I gotta say, don't hate me for saying this, but I wasn't expecting many people to do this with me. I knew I wouldn't. I have to, because I'm the one that has to lead it. But I wasn't really expecting all that many people to make it through. So that shows the magic of our group, that we are like doing this together. Like I'm so impressed with everybody that's still doing this. Okay, who we got today? We have Tasha and Karen. Karen, I've got my crazy hair going on for you today. Okay, grab a drink, grab, no, just a drink. Let me grab my workout here. We are doing super simple set today, 45 seconds of each thing with 15-second rest. My hair. Okay, so we're doing full body, we're doing cardio, strength, full body, we're doing the whole thing. We're starting with cardio. Each set, we're gonna aim for 4 sets, you guys. Each set is gonna be a different cardio exercise. I couldn't commit to one. Okay, sorry, I'm using you for a mirror here. Okay, so our first cardio set, like I'm getting warm. Okay, wait for it. I got the tank too. I own one of these tanks, not with this, of course. And it's my favorite tank, so I was super excited that the guy that did the shirts had this tank. Okay, so we're gonna start with 4 jacks, 4 plank jacks. 45 seconds. Ready? Oh, hang on. Fix our rest. We don't get 30-second rest, sorry guys. Karen is crushing. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Tasha, I gotta shout her out. I gotta shout out Linda Temple. I gotta shout out Tammy Hoskin. I'm trying to think of Allison. If you're doing this workout later and you're in and you are on Dawn, I gotta shout out Dawn, both Dawns. If you're still in, drop your name, say in the comments later. If I missed your name, I'll shout you out. I'm having a hard time keeping track. Okay, we're going to squat. Okay, we're doing a side squat, kick. If that hurts your knee, you want your weight, your butt, to be sitting over the heel. So you want to be able to see your toe. You don't want your knee. If that bothers your knee, do them like this. Okay, so we're going to just do the one side. We're doing 4 rounds, so we're going to alternate sides. If you want to use a weight, those of you who want to use a weight, you can. You can add a press. I want to challenge those of you who are, okay, 15-second rest. Okay, next one we're doing cardio, legs, next one's upper. So we're going to do a walkout to a push-up. If you need to do it on your knees, no problem. So we're going to walk out and do a push-up. And if you need to do, I know Dawn, you can let me know if this one is bothersome and if you can do this from your knees. So you would drop to your knees, come out and do a push-up like that. Walking out, push-up. I wanted to let you guys know too, I'm running a free workshop next week all on nutrition. Well, it's not just on nutrition. It's called, I call it a weight loss workshop. It's teaching you why you're stuck. I don't know that anybody in this group is in that boat, but okay, we're doing core now. So you're on the ground. Okay, you're going to crunch, extend, leg lift. Crunch, extend, leg lift. Make sure that lower back is pressed into the floor. If you need to make it easier, you're going to bring your feet to the ground, lift your knees, feet to the ground, knees up. Okay, so crunch, extend, leg lift. extend, leg lift. I'm doing a 9-day health and wellness workshop next week. Free. It's in Facebook. If you want an invite, just write workshop in the comments. We're going to take a break now, 1-minute break, before we start round 2. Largely, it's talking about our mindset and the effect it has on our choices when it comes to health and wellness. So what I'm trying to do is help people understand the connection between the mind and the choices they make. We always want to go to a new diet. We want to learn more. We want to find the thing that we feel like we're missing, or find that secret thing that's going to give us the breakthrough for weight loss. And in my opinion, the secret thing is your mindset, your thoughts. And so that's what I'm going to be talking about next week. Basically trying to help people escape diet culture. So maybe not you, but maybe you have a friend that's stuck, that needs help. Maybe you want to bring them and join with them. But I'm excited about it. I'm on a bit of a mission to really kind of disrupt the diet industry this year. I think it's broken. I think it misleads people. I think it contributes to poor self-image and just lack of happiness. Okay, round 2. So this time we're gonna do the same cardio actually. Ready? So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Low impact looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming down. Dawn, I know you can't do these. You can keep it at the high impact if you want. Or anybody who has issues, that's another option, is just to keep it at jumping jacks. Almost there. Okay, so we're going to do the other leg this time. So we're doing, I did this leg, so I'm not sure what leg you guys did. do the other one. Okay, ready? I feel less coordinated on this side. Does anybody else feel that way? So you're falling into a side squat and then coming up into a kick. This is a bit of a lower impact, or not lower impact, lower cardio one today. We're going for a little bit more strength. We did quite a bit of cardio Tuesday and Wednesday. Remember, if this is hard, you can do it like this. And then if that's hard, you can just do regular squats. Remember, the key is that you're here and that you're doing it and you're completing your 3 workouts a week. If you have to modify, if you have to do something totally different, that's okay too. Okay, ready? We're going into walkouts to push-ups. Walkout, push-up. And really, like, if you have a really hard time with the push-ups, you can skip the push-ups and just do the walkouts. 6 weeks of will is about the mind, not about necessarily the workouts. They're not specific workouts. I am a personal trainer, so I make them up each week. They're just general HIIT workouts. They're not, I mean, the workouts are great. They're effective because HIIT workouts are the best bang for your buck to get the quickest, fastest, the quickest results in the smallest amount of time. That doesn't make sense. You get the most bang for your buck because it's high intensity, it's interval training, it boosts your metabolism. Okay, crunch, extend, leg lift. I might add a reverse curl this time. Crunch, extend. It's not about the workouts, it's about you putting you first for 6 weeks. So maybe that means, maybe the house is a little messier for 6 weeks. Well, you put you above the housework, right? Like maybe I don't know, I'm trying to think of something else. Maybe you're not caught up on whatever Netflix show you're watching because you're putting you first, right? The whole point is that what we tend to do, I will argue till I'm this color in the face, the time is never, ever your issue. And I won't get in an argument with people. I won't get in an argument with people because that's not my style. But I will tell you right now, lack of time is never the problem, ever. It's priority, right? So what, if time is a struggle, a challenge for you, what in your schedule are you putting ahead of working out, taking that time, right, is the first question that can maybe be less important. Right? Like a clean house is important, but is it as important as a clean body? No. Right? And the other thing I would say is you want to get really honest with yourself. Why am I avoiding it? Why is it so low on my priority list? Is it because you're already super fit? Okay, we're changing up cardio. Now we're going to do sprint burpees. I'm sorry, you guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Burpee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Burpee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can march instead of running, and you can step it back instead of jumping. You can march only if you're brand new beginner. Don't even do the burpee. Just keep moving. Got 15 seconds left. So, if you are in crazy amazing shape already, right? And we're going to go back to this slide now. And fitness is not necessarily the first thing you need on your plate. Because you're already so fit, then it's okay. But if you're not, if you've been putting your fitness and your health at the bottom for far too long and you're a mess, it's got to come up. Something is going to give at some point. So ask yourself, what is important enough to me to make it a priority? It's not important enough to me to look like a swimsuit model. I don't care right now. It's important enough for me to feel good. I want to have good energy. I want to sleep well. I want to have the energy, the mental clarity, the positive self-image to be able to do all the things I want right now. That's why it's important to me. Maybe for you, maybe it's important to show your kids that you care about yourself as much as that you care about other things, right? So that's what I would say is, what is it that's important to you, right? Because we all have a different value systems. We talked about at the beginning is the think what you want. You might not have the same health and fitness goals as me or as your friend or as your sister. That's okay. What's your value system around your health? Where does your health impact something in your life that's worth putting that effort in, right? Is it because you want to be healthy for your grandkids? Is it because one thing my husband said, he was struggling with weight, and he always struggles with weight. One thing he said to me was he wanted to be able to play with the boys, my boys. He wanted to be able to play, so crunch, extend, lift, lift. Crunch, extend, lift, lift. Lift. Crunch, extend, lift, lift. So for him, the other things that he said to me is he wants to feel strong again. And he wants to feel like how he felt when he was young, right? Like confident, strong, energetic, agile. Maybe you're building a business. Like maybe you're like me, you're building a business. And for me, that's what takes me away from spending that time, because I'm your typical entrepreneur that will work like 14-hour days because I love my business and I'm really passionate about my mission. And we put ourselves at the bottom, or maybe your job or your career, but we can't be as effective at those things if we're not healthy. I heard on a podcast recently, I just loved it, your heart is, kind of like what keeps you alive. Your heart is what moves you through life. And if your heart is not in good shape, how can you possibly give to all those things in your life, right? And so we need to take care of our heart, meaning our cardio and our cardiovascular system and our, what am I trying to say? Anyways, you get what I'm saying. You get the point. Okay, we're going into our last set. One final set. I want you to dig a little bit. I want you to push a little bit extra on this last set. Okay, we got this. This is our last set. Whoops, hang on. Ready? Burpee. Sprint. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Burpee. Go a little harder if you can. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Burpee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're almost there. 20 seconds. You push at your level, at your pace. Just know that you're awesome for being here. Whatever you're doing, whatever pace you're doing, you just do your best for today. Woo! My heart rate's up. Okay, last set. Squats on this side. Make sure your weight is on the arch of your foot. It's not concentrated on the front of your foot. It's not concentrated on your heel. It's over your arch. Your butt drops down. Excuse me. Whew, a few more. My quads are burning. If this is too easy, you can use a weight. You can use 2 weights. Oh, that would be really hard. 1 weight would be best. Okay, walk out to push-ups. I want to leave you with 3 things from this workout today, all inspired by Think What You Want. Think What You Want represents 3 things to me. I mean, it can represent whatever you need it to make you feel empowered, confident, and, the best version of you. But Think What You Want means channel your thoughts into the things you want, not what you don't want. Don't think about debt, think about abundance. Don't think about illness, think about health. Don't think about getting COVID, think about being your most vibrant, healthy self. Don't think about what you don't have, think about what's coming. Think the things that you want, number 1. Number 2, don't worry about what other people think. You do you. You be aligned with your values, with your thoughts and beliefs. Sorry, crunch, extension, lift, lift. I'm all off, I'm talking in lift, lift. And extend. extend other people. I can't talk and do these at the same time. Okay, don't do what I'm doing. Crunch, extension, lift, lift. Crunch, extension, lift, lift. Oh, got it. My friend that I run with, we always say, you do you. So, and it's all about, worry about your own thoughts, your own beliefs, your own self, your own situations, your own circumstances. Give other people the courtesy of doing the same. Don't judge you, don't judge them. Be in alignment with what's important to you, what makes you feel good, right? Notice what makes you feel good, what makes you feel bad. Try to be in alignment with the things that make you feel good. Be aware of what makes you feel bad and why, and let it go. So congrats on week 3, congrats on halfway through. Don't forget to post and hashtag 6 weeks of will. 6 weeks of will, hashtag tag me so I can cheer for you, and you might make our email. Have a great day, everyone.